Welcome to Whiskey Wednesday. This is Ryan, your cook.
It's Evan, the neighbor, and y'all know Aiden.
Apparently.
All right, this is a really cool bottle. We actually, if you recall,
Some time ago.
had a friend visit and left us with 4 or 5 bottles of whiskey, and
Yes.
this is one of them. This is the Balvenie
12-year Doublewood.
Thank you, 12-year
It's there. So this is a Scotch, obviously made in Scotland. It's from Balvenie Malt, it's made in Banffshire, Scotland. You can get this at most chain liquor stores, and you're going to get it for about $50 a bottle. The tasting notes of this is it's typically an after-dinner drink.
I like Scotch.
Whoa, that is sweet.
I like the Scotches.
So, I have recently learned that I don't like peaty Scotches because it has a flavor that whenever I'm smoking meats that I'm trying to avoid, and whenever I drink something peaty, it has that flavor that I'm trying to avoid, and my brain just doesn't wrap around that
Okay,
very
can
well.
you mansplain the difference between peat and smoke? Because you tried it earlier, and it's like doesn't make
Hashtag
sense.
patriarchy. Go ahead, mansplain.
We had to go there.
Okay, so he's not going to do that. But anyway, peat has a different.
Peat is more of a bitter flavor, whereas smoke is a smoke flavor. It's
Like-
not bitter.
A lemon and an orange.
I like this.
Not a lemon or an orange. Like a strawberry and a blueberry.
Dude, what the hell are you talking
Not
about?
a strawberry or a blueberry.
This is really good. So
It smells good.
it does. It's got that peaty flavor. Interesting. So this is aged 12 years. So production for this began back in the 80s. The initial age is in second or third fill American oak barrels,
Oh, I like that peat.
and it's finished in Oloroso barrels.
It's good.
It sits in that for about 9 months. I like it. I can drink this because it's not like some of the things that he's gotten into.
You said you couldn't do the peat ones, and you said this one has peat in it. And I said it's good, and you said it's good.
I said I can drink it. I didn't say.
Okay.
I haven't found a whiskey that I don't like yet.
That's true, and we've been through some whiskeys.
We've been through
We
some
haven't
bad
tried
whiskeys.
to prove him wrong, though.
We might, though.
I know some people who make their own stuff that might, make us go blind.
So, the rumor has it is that this might have been the first Scotch that was finished in wine barrels.
Really?
Yeah,
And that was back in the 80s, you said?
that's what you told me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just double checking.
check out Distiller.
Oh, yeah, Distiller is really cool, and they share their stuff with us so we can put it up on the website, which is a place you should go if you haven't been there for a while. If you want to.
Water didn't do much.
No?
No.
I enjoy scotches. I do like the peat in a scotch. And I'm not saying it has to be overly heavy like the Corsair that we did. That thing had quite a bit in it.
That wasn't peaty. That was smoky.
You can't tell the
This
difference,
guy.
so what's...
I can't tell the difference.
I just asked you.
$1,000 man
Never
can
mind.
apparently tell the difference. Made out of wood chips and hope. Talking about Ryan, in case y'all didn't.
So Aiden gets to pick what I'm cooking this weekend before we go completely off the rails on one of his diatribes.
Apparently it
Fair.
needs to be smoky, not peaty. So maybe something smoky to help out this not smoky drink.
Well, I'm a simple man.
And don't do something really long because you complained about the pork butt.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Last time he was here, we did a 12-hour cook.
Yeah,
That was fun.
because he said he wanted that.
And we broke a camera. So
At least one.
here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we getting?
I'm a simple man, like simple things. Let's do a smoked sloppy Joe. I believe that the sloppy Joe started with Thomas E. Joe because he just couldn't quite keep all the food, not,
Right, so actually, we made Sloppy Joes not even 4 days ago, and I was curious to the origin of them.
Okay.
Apparently, it's Sioux City, Iowa. Back in the 30s, there was a cook named Joe, and he would take his loose meat sandwiches,
And you put lots of ketchup in
he'd
them
put
and make them
ketchup in
sloppy
them
joes,
and
yeah.
make them, and then the Heinz company got a hold of it, and boom, they started making Sloppy Joe mix.
So probably what
there
I'm
you
going
go.
to do is...
How do you feel that guy felt being known as the official sloppy Joe? Like, I hope he was already married. You can't date with that name.
What's your name? Sloppy Joe.
They call me Sloppy Joe.
As opposed to the inventor of the toilet, John Crapper?
I want to see what you're going to do, because if you're doing ground meat, you got to stir it around so it does all its things. So I want to know how you're going to smoke it.
I'm going to smoke all this stuff, and I'm going to make the sauce from scratch that goes into the meat.
So you're going to smoke the sauce,
Yes.
and the meat will do its regular thing.
Yeah, I'm going to do all of it on the grill in the cast iron.
Nice.
Because,
All
you
right.
know,
So smoky vegetables for Smoky Joe this weekend. Okay. Until then, remember, best whiskey, that's your favorite.
best barbecues, whatever these Muppets come up with.
Anyway, don't forget to share both.
Cheers.
For $50, that is a good Scotch.
Nah, I'm gonna
It feels more like a
I'm gonna
dessert
drink a bottle of
Scotch.
Irish for 30 before I pick up a bottle of that for 50.
Well, you would do that because you like the Irish.
Exactly.
I'm not saying anything against the Irish. I just prefer the Scotch.
Okay.
I can see why they said there's like a dinner Scotch though, because it really does feel like kind of desserty.
Yeah, it's got some sweetness in it, and I think the sweetness is what makes it where I don't mind this.
Like after having like a nice
Yeah.
steak and everything, having kind of a lighter flavor Scotch to like bring you back up.
If we had
from that.
more of that, I could see me using that as a part of the sauce for the sloppy joes.
I just heard him say that he likes the sweetness. There's a thing called low and slow. I'm going to bring him a bottle.
Oh no, that's an old fashioned in a bottle, and it's horrible.
Oh, I love
like
old
it.
fashions.
It's sweet. I think Legal has some.